Okay, welcome to the Wonderland Effect and welcome to my first in studio live. So, as always, thank you guys for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and let them take it away, introduce themselves, give a little background, and then we're going to get into it. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's go.
I'm introducing this.
Yeah, you know how we do it.
Oh yeah, man. What's happening, man? Great minds think alike. It's only 3 out of 4, man. Brother Dede, he I don't know what brother did. I think he had to do
Work.
Yeah, he had some parenting to do, but we happy to be here. We appreciate you for having us, man. You feel me? But it's your boy Prada P, man. I'm in here with my brothers, man.
King Gaines, the one and only. If you see another, he a phony. It's your boy Extra Great, man. Shout out to all my great ones.
Y'all all got a little slogan.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm the hostess with the mostest. We'll just keep it at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what have you guys been up to lately? I mean, it's been a while since I've seen y'all.
Yeah.
Anything new?
Chilling, trying to get new content out there. We got 2 new podcasts. Numbers Don't Lie. My brother H and brother Dede, they do a all sports podcast. They pretty much cover all the Bay Area sports, the NFL, NBA, all of that. I ain't really sports inclined, so I don't really.
It's high school too.
Yeah, y'all do high school, all of that.
Bay Area related.
And then we got Can We Vent too with our partner, our player partner, Tay Tay, man. Taylor Marie,
man.
Yeah, shout out Taylor, man. It's me and H and Taylor. We pretty much it's pretty much just like Great Minds, just on I ain't gonna say, I hate saying like a sensitive tip, but it's more so like getting more in depth, like just we got a female on there, so you feel me? It's like it's different. It's different than Great Minds. On Great Minds, we go in there, we talk how we talk, but on there it's like more so just
I could like
more so thinking for real.
Yeah, like watching it from, because I'm not on there, so it's kind of like from a fan standpoint of seeing both shows. I feel like Great Minds is more so like barbershop talk for me, because it's all dudes, and then when I watch them 3, like you said, it's a more in depth of life. Them as parents, kind of get to know them more. I feel like it's more like whoever be a guest on there, that you're gonna get real in depth of who they are. You'll get to know who they are as a person and get to see how they feel about life, what they think about us, and what they learned and grown into.
Yeah,
for sure.
I did see that you guys added a female, which does cater to the female audience. So it looks like you guys are expanding. I mean, that's good. That's always something new. How's that changed you guys' personal life? I know that means more recording time.
It's a lot that come with it, man.
Yeah.
That's just like the behind the scenes part of it, for real. Like a lot of people be saying that they want to start a podcast, they want to do this, they want to do that, but it's more than just getting in front of a camera talking. You feel me?
I
Like,
agree.
It seems easy though when you looking at it, but when you start doing it, it's way more. It's way more things that go into it. Like the right content, finding the right people that mesh with each other. Like, we was just lucky. They grew up together. I end up moving out here around like senior year in high school, so been knowing them for like the last 10, 12 years. So it's kind of like we've been knowing each other so long. We kind of know how each other talk. We know how, we don't take certain things the wrong way when we saying stuff to each other. So it's kind of like, for us, it's kind of like I don't want to say easy, but it wasn't as difficult as trying to find 4 people who don't know each other, haven't known each other a long time, to get in front of the camera and just have talks, and everybody had their own opinion. And, sometimes people gonna disagree, and how you handle that to show how y'all mesh with each other.
Yeah, I think I said it before. Like, it's kind of amazing that you guys have had your run for as long as you guys have been having it, because I only run mine by myself. Like, it's multiples included in y'all. So, and you guys are essentially a brand. So when one of y'all can't make it, or when things happen and you're not able to record, like, you really have to be able to uphold that extra person not being there, or possibly not being able to make an event. Have you guys been doing events?
Nah, we did like one little one. I don't want to call it little, but we did one light event. Taco Tone. We had pulled up on
Oh
Taco Tone.
yeah. Shout out Taco Tone, man.
Shout out to Taco Tone. He do Taco Tuesdays. He's
Yeah.
doing them right. Taco Tuesdays in Antioch.
Yep.
So in Antioch, food was good. We pulled up on him. They be having a DJ. I think a bar. They got a bar in there.
Yeah.
You know, it's a cool vibe. So, you know, if you ever in the area on Tuesday, pull up. You know, some tacos with Taco Tone. He make more than tacos though. I forgot what else on the menu, but I got the tacos.
Man.
So do you guys get noticed out in public? Like, do people actually come up to you?
I had one
experience. Yeah,
I had recently.
From
I was
podcast?
I was at the tire shop when I don't remember bruh's name. It was a young dude that was working there, but he said he knew H. He was like, remember I had called you. I was like, bro, it's a young dude at the tire shop talking about he know you whoop de whoop. He was like, yeah, I see y'all doing y'all podcast whoop de whoop. But a lot of people say what you had just said, like it's for minds. You feel me? Like it's for people coming together doing it. And a lot of people always say, like, bro, like I don't know, not like I don't know how y'all do it, but kind of like I don't know how y'all do it. Like, you feel me? And I always just say it's more than just a business behind this. You feel me? It's like these are really my brothers. You feel me? Like I talk to them every day, like every day. Like during the day go by, I don't talk to them. Like, and even if I don't talk to them, like even if I ain't talked to him, like he talked to H, or H talked to Dede, or Dede talked to me. Like it's always like that. So you feel me? That part of it make it easier to kind of coexist in a business too.
Yeah, and it make like I say like the business run smoother because like we all hold each other accountable, and I feel like nobody ever take it the wrong way. Like
that's good though. You guys are able to subtract the ego because a lot of this business is a lot of ego. A lot of people have that out here,
sure.
And they don't like to help each other. Like especially in the Bay Area. I don't know what it is about the Bay Area, but everywhere else I go, people are more apt to like, oh yeah, you want to come on my podcast? Let's do it. But when you ask people out here in California, sometimes they be a little shysty with it. Like, no, you can't come on my podcast or you got to pay. Like, I wouldn't mind paying for a good collaboration. But if you're asking me to pay and you got less traction than I got, we have a problem.
It's like, I feel like it's more, not to cut you off. It's more like a what can you bring me, or what can you do for me type thing. And it's like, it ain't really got to be like that. Like we all in the same business. We all starting from the beginner level. So it's like, why not grow together? Like I might know something about it that you don't know. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like everybody just got to come together. And I feel that, especially in the Bay Area, it's just like crabs in a bucket out here. Like everybody trying to do the same thing. Like even with podcasts, like it's podcasters, it's hairstylists, it's rappers, it's this, it's that, it's barbers, it's, you feel me? Like everybody doing the same thing. And it's like, don't nobody want to see the next person doing better than them. And it's just like,
so sad.
It's like you can't really be like that, because it's like you damn near blocking your own blessing, because it's like I might give you some game that might take you to the next level, and you be like, okay, I remember that Jay had told me whoop de whoop, blah 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 blah. Like, you feel me? Let me bless him when I get on, or let me, you feel me? Like you just never know.
Your relationships go a long way.
For sure,
do.
For sure.
Sometimes I feel like when you starting up, you know, favor for a favor, or you collaborating with people, it's gonna go a long way because people remember who helped them or who was there in the beginning as far as support.
For sure.
That's always something for people to remember. Like, people remember who was really around and who was there genuinely. Some people get on the bus for the ride. You feel me? Some people really there to make sure the bus get there. You feel me? They gonna get out and pump the gas. You feel me? Like they gonna do all of that. They gonna help you get there. So
that's how I feel right now, because I went from not having a lot of podcast friends to like damn near all my friends in my group have like a podcast. Damn near. Everybody around me has a podcast because only we can really relate to us. There's not a lot of people that understand that this takes work. They just see the cameras, they see the mics, and like, oh, that's how you do a podcast. They don't see like, I got to get ready for this. Like, I got to make sure that I'm presentable for my brand, that I'm bringing on good guests, asking these questions. They don't see that part. And then on the flip side, it's like people will tell you what they think you should do, but a lot of that is not what you should do. Everybody will give their input. I had people say it for years, like, "Oh, you should do this, you should do that." There was what was it? Feedback from people when I started like showing less skin because obviously women show a lot of skin.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I'm not gonna lie, like it's giving me I was just thinking about this when I was in the bathroom. It's like it makes me a little self-conscious that I'm so covered up now when it really shouldn't be that way because I want the content to be pure. Like I want it to really be what I stand for. And my dad watches my podcast. I don't want to be half-ass naked in front of my dad.
That's crazy.
People
That's
forget
wild.
like it's a real life outside of these cameras. Like my mom watch our podcast. I'll be cussing and stuff. And sometimes she be texting me and the next day like, "Hey, you was cussing and you talking." I'm like, man, so,
that's how you talk.
Sometimes you gotta
really. Because my dad was like. He was like, "Baby, you look good, but you don't gotta show everything." And I was like,
"No, mamas, respectfully
you're
though,
right, Dad."
Respectfully though,
you represent more than just your brand. You represent your family too.
Yeah, for sure.
And people don't be thinking about that.
But no, and then the old studio I was with, like that was the recommendation. Like, you need to be this, you need to be that, and I was just like, it doesn't make me comfortable. So now it's like I'm in a much better space, mentally, physically, like all of that. And I feel a little more comfortable, but still I have those insecurities. And that's from like built up perception on the internet, built up perceptions from different people. It's just a lot of people don't understand that to be yourself on camera is hard.
For
you are putting yourself on the slate to be ridiculed by people who don't even know you.
Everybody live in an internet facade. Like get on the internet and be whoever you want, say whatever you want. But people forget that people really know them outside of the internet. So it's like these people who think you something or think you doing this and that from what you posting on the internet, it's people who really know that you're not doing that. You shouldn't be able to live with yourself knowing that you being fake every day. Like I couldn't live a facade.
Can I ask y'all a question? Well, I'm gonna ask y'all several questions, but I'm gonna ask y'all a question. This was like super relevant last week. So I mean, I got a lot of things going on and I'm proud of it, but I still feel like I'm not doing enough. Y'all have them moments?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm feeling like that right now.
For sure.
Sure.
Like I'm just not doing enough to make my podcast what I want it to be. And everybody's like, congratulations, this. And I'm like,
that's crazy though, because today I was talking to somebody and they was telling me about like their friend like had made a big step basically, and they kind of like was minimizing their accomplishments. And I had said like some people you can't minimize your accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to think of it like that. Like man, let's say like for us in general, last year we just had started the podcast. So for us to be doing what we're doing now, we can't look at it like we ain't doing enough. We got to look at it like we grinding. It's going up. Like. Every accomplishment mattered, no matter how big or small it is. You can't minimize them. So you gotta look at it in a positive light. I try to look at everything positive. Everything really a lesson.
I don't think it's less than. I just don't think it's.
I feel like sometimes we be knowing what we could do, or like we know our potential. We know what it is that we want. So it's like just the little accomplishment, it'd be like, all right, I got that, but this is what I want. Like, you feel me? I'm trying to get to here. It's just taking me too long to get here. But I feel like sometimes we just gotta sit back and really look at that. Like bro just said, like this last year, like we done went from 3 different locations. We done went from the living room to bro garage to like a professional studio. Like, you feel me? Like, you got to be proud of that. Like, you got to really sit back and be like, okay, like I'm really doing something. Like, we getting sponsors. Shout out Zeminade and delicious sea boss, man.
Shout out to y'all, man.
But you feel me? We just doing little things now, bro. Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's little things, but it's like
they gonna be big.
Yeah,
they like everything gonna come together. And all that.
I agree. I think it's just hard. I don't know. I'm just stuck in that mode because, like, yeah, it's exciting. It looked good. It's fun. But I'm just like, I'm always thinking about what's next. Do you guys think it's because of the culture that we're in? Like, the way that.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
It's because you're a female.
What?
Took him hella long to
What
say
does
that.
that mean?
I felt like she was gonna tear me apart. I felt her eyes burning me. I was
I
like,
wasn't
oh,
burning you. You can say what you need to say. I might bring you after that, but you can say what you need to say.
Is we good to cuss on here?
Yeah,
Can we
you can
cuss? All
curse.
right. I can be myself. Let me lean back a little bit. I can be myself then. All right.
Okay.
But not like that. But you feel me? Females be expecting a lot, man.
But I feel like it come from one more still though. Like, you know, I don't think it's not being satisfied. I think it's you just always wanting to do better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I did this better. Feel me? What's next? What can I do better next? You know what I'm saying? So I think it just stemmed from that for real.
And I guess you just know what you could do. You know what you want. You know that you got the skills. You got what it takes to get where you want, and you just want that shit right now.
Yeah,
feel me?
that's exactly how I feel.
Just like any of us, you feel me?
Right now, hurry up.
Niggas want that shit right now, right here today. You feel me?
It's living in a how you said though, the times stuff come and go fast.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you never know. Like, we will wake up and one of these clips might be at 1 billion. You feel me? So
it's true.
You never so it is like a thing where it's like, all right, I got to do something more now. I did this, I got to do better. Like, so I see it from both sides, from both ways.
I think it's just hard, especially since we categorize myself as female. We're just gonna go for it. Yeah. It's harder for women. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It's harder for women to not feel pressure to do what everybody else does because you see the success from other platforms and you're like I was looking at this girl the other day. I won't mention her name, but I was looking at this girl the other day. She's horrible at interviews. Horrible. Like, I watched her interviews and I was like, oh my God, like, you have no conversation skills.
You're gonna have to say who. I want to know who
afterwards. Yes, I'm not gonna say it, but like, she has over 100K followers, and why? Because she got a banging ass body and she's pretty. And I'm just like, this is the type of shit that pressures me to really start doing shit like that. Is when I see shit like that, like, you don't invest in yourself. It's very clear you don't, because I've literally watched like maybe a video at the beginning of her whole little YouTube, and then in the middle, and then I watched the end. They all shitty, everything.
But I feel like building a organic fan base, that's just
that lasts.
It lasts longer, and I feel like it's more dope. You feel me? Like, the way you doing it, you going about it the right way. You feel me? Your fan base gonna be
real,
more. You feel me? More real. Like, motherfuckers ain't coming to look at your booty or you feel me? No shit like that. You feel me?
And when you go in them rooms. When you go in them
rooms, they might, because you feel me?
You feel me? Shit, because they want to see me. Niggas, like, literally, that's it.
Niggas will be niggas at the end of the day.
Crazy. But I feel like when you walk in them rooms, because it's too how you carry yourself. So when you walk in the rooms, they gotta treat you a certain way. You feel me? When women like that walk in the room, it's different. Like, niggas ain't coming at them with no respect. They coming at them like they're a piece of meat. Like, you feel me? So it's like, when you just all you got to offer is your body and shit, it don't go far. You end up, you feel me, having to use that instead of your actual brains. Feel me?
I agree.
Shout out to the brainiacs.
I think it's because, like, what I do outside of here, like at work, it's I said what I do outside of work, it requires me to be that way, to have the solutions to a lot of problems. So I think I carried a lot of this skill set from there, which might make me a little more masculine than most women. Like, when I get out of that environment, I still carry some of those attributes, and a lot of it is like, I want respect. Because I earned it.
But I feel like all women should demand respect, and they deserve respect. You feel me? Like, it ain't, you feel me? Like, every man got I feel like every man got nieces, nephews. I mean, nieces, some got sisters. Everybody got a mom. I mean, everybody got cousins that's women. So you gotta treat women with respect, because I wouldn't want none of the women in my family to be disrespected. So you gotta lead with respect. I mean, if she not giving you no action, move on. You know, it's simple.
Since we said respect, you guys ever had a disrespectful guest? Anybody y'all had to kick out ever?
Nah, hell
nah. We ain't had that
I was
yet.
hoping for some drama.
Nah,
we ain't had that yet.
Like, it's 4 of us.
It ain't gonna be none of that.
Nigga ain't gonna come there tripping.
Like, it's 4 of us.
My bad.
Like, that's gonna be. and we not gonna turn the stream
So
off
it's just
neither.
me?
Hell no.
Yeah, you don't want to get beat
Get
up
that
in
on
front of
camera.
We not gonna turn the
It's gonna
stream
be
off.
live.
So yeah, we know that's gonna be live. Like we not turning.
It's just gonna be you getting your ass whooped on Great Minds Thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
that's gonna be like.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been thinking like entertaining the idea of having a co-host, a male co-host, maybe for like a different show. Just because I feel like the dynamic is different when you have a male and a female.
Yeah,
And
oh,
sometimes it can be like controversial. And I think a little controversy
it's
is
always good.
entertaining.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's entertaining for sure.
And
like,
it makes for good content. Shit.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to watch a man and a woman argue. I don't know why. It's so
and
entertaining.
it's just you get to see different sides of him. You get to see how because no man can say how a woman think.
Yeah.
No woman can say how a man think. Like so, that's the only way you'll be able to hear from both sides. You got a man and a woman. Like even with them, like when they was talking about starting their pod, Can We Vent? I'm telling them like, yeah, having a woman is gonna be dope because you feel me? We 4 men on our podcast. So a lot of stuff we agree on. We all men, and with her it'll be like, nah, she might could tell us from a different point that could change our mindset on certain things that we think the way we think because we men, we don't know what a woman is thinking or how they look at certain things we do. So
okay, speaking of that, since you brought it up,
and
we've had this. I think I said it on your guys' platform as well. Like I feel like that's one of the biggest problems in the dating world is that too many women want to teach men how to be men, and too many men want to teach women how to be women. And it's like yesterday, I had this incident. I'll bring this story. I was in the grocery store, and I'm listening to this couple like being nosy because that's what I do. And the lady's like, she's like, no, you don't know how to do this the correct way. I don't even know what they're talking about. And he was like, what do you mean I don't know how to do this the correct way? He was like, you just follow the instructions on the box. She's like, that's how you fuck it up. So they're just arguing the whole time about this. And I'm thinking in my head, like, why are we arguing about that? And a lot of the times I feel like people and couples in general like get into arguments like that or fixated in arguments because they don't know how to communicate with each other.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's like you're trying to tell him how he's wrong and he's trying to tell you how you're wrong. When we could really just talk about, okay, so why do you think you're right?
I say it all the time, man. I had got this saying from my OG Brittle. Shout out Nut Brittle, man.
Brittle, man.
But
that's quite the name.
He say conversation rules the nation.
Like the fella.
But you feel me? I feel like conversation is very much needed, but I feel like comprehension is a big part of it. Like you feel me? Like if you feel me, you know. I feel like you feel me. You could talk to somebody all day, but if they ain't really understanding what you're saying, or if they ain't really feeling you, like it's pointless. It's like talking to a plant over there. Like you feel me? You
plants in there listening.
You ain't gonna get
somebody.
Yeah, you feel me? You
tell them to grow, they grow.
Man, you just ain't gonna get the reaction that you want. Like you gotta be, especially in a relationship, man. Like you gotta be willing to at least try to understand where that person is coming from. If not fully understand it, at least, you feel me, try.
I got a question on that too. Like you saying they in the grocery store going back and forth. You able to hear that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You able to give your own opinion and you feel me, judge that. How y'all feel about that? Like check me at home. You feel me? Like we shouldn't be out in public going back and forth.
I don't air dirty laundry out
doing all that. We can't be like people gotta stop doing that too. Like that's a lot. Like it don't look good. Like
nah, not at all. Not
you
at
want to
all.
know the best advice? Like my parents been married for like almost 40 years.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Best advice my parents ever gave me was don't talk about your relationship with other people.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Like you only talk to your partner about one. My mom said don't ever live with a significant other because it takes away the mystery of living with. And I know people are like controversial about that, but I understand it more now that I'm older. Like when you take that surprise away, it's like you already know how that person lives, and 9 times out of 10, you already built like this comfort with them. So there's not really growth. You're just allowing somebody to cohabitate with you. So it takes that away. But anyways, yeah. So my parents they've been married forever, good and bad. And one of the best things that my mom and my dad always talk about is do not air your dirty laundry to anybody.
Yeah,
like they talk about their problems with each other now, but I mean that's after 40 years.
Yeah.
So I think one of the best things that people could do is like, we like to gossip to our friends. I understand it, especially girls. You definitely getting
man.
dropped in the group chat.
But I feel
Oh,
like
man.
I feel like that's great advice because, for example, like you tell somebody something, say how you like you in the group chat.
Mm.
Your friends might not forgive him.
Nope.
You forgive him.
Yep.
Now when he come around, it's just animosity, just like all the time, and he trying to figure out like, damn, why y'all tripping? That could cause something. It was like he forgave me, why y'all can't? You know, so
why you tripping? I'm fucking her, not you.
And then with her, she might kind of start being distant from her friends, and that's ruining relationships. Like, so it's better to just keep y'all business in house.
Yeah.
As long as you're not getting hurt as far as physically and all the other stuff. I mean, some things need to be told, but other than that, I mean, little problems, y'all can talk that out.
That door.
What's going on?
Oh my Jesus.
I'm like, what? He said, all right, go ahead,
Canyon.
It's crazy.
That's wild.
That's
But
crazy.
I forgot what I forgot what I was gonna say. I was thrown off by Meat
question.
Canyon.
I have a question. Good question. And
Talk
don't
to
lie.
us.
Don't lie.
Talk to us.
Have y'all ever looked through the girls' chat?
No.
Chat?
Nah.
No.
I don't go through
Nah.
phones. That'll make your stomach hurt.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
Nah.
Men never do that.
Nah,
Don't
you
do
better
it.
not go through
do
that
it.
group
Don't go
chat.
through it,
Trust
bro.
me, don't
And
do
ladies,
it.
y'all better not go through that man group chat.
You
Man.
gonna be sick,
Boy.
for sure. But
I know I done been in some group chats though.
Yeah.
I know I done
I
been in
for
some
sure
group
done been in
chats.
some group
I probably have
chats.
been in a few, but shit.
Good things
Through
have
the
been
good
said
and the
about me
bad.
though.
Oh, I done had good,
Nothing bad.
middle.
Man.
I done had terrible, wonderful. I know I done been in there though, for sure.
Yes.
You know what's crazy? I had an ex post. I know it was about me because the situation just happened. Like at that moment, he posted a screenshot of the group chat talking about it.
Recently posted that?
No, this was like some years back. It's not anybody.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. Even if you do know, you're not supposed to air out what you know, man. You feel me? You're supposed to be a private eye, man. You're supposed to keep that
But
within.
why would you post it on the internet? That shit just so weird to me.
You know, some niggas move off emotion, man.
Yeah, I was gonna
Some
say.
people, I can't even say men. Some people just move off emotion. You feel
I
me?
understand it for women, but
From a dude though, like you're not supposed to be doing nothing
you
like that.
You
bruh.
especially not.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah. You ain't supposed to
I
do
don't know.
no
I
shit
feel like
like
if
that.
somebody went through our group chat, it'd just be hella funny. Like, I don't
They
think-
gonna be
we
laughing.
ain't
I
talking
ain't gonna
bad
lie.
or like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
anything going on in, you feel me, relationships like that, I don't hit the group chat.
Yeah, nah.
But if we talking about them, they feel it might be hurt. I ain't gonna
I think
lie.
it's just don't look at the group chat.
Yeah,
Like
you
don't
go
check
through
the
Don't look through
phone.
nothing.
Don't go
Yeah,
through
just don't touch the phone.
When you
Just
gotta
don't touch
when
that
you gotta
talk
off.
to
start-
God about it, man.
Yeah,
God
man.
He will show you.
lead the way.
He'll show you what
That's
you need
all.
to
God
see.
will let it. And that's real shit though. Like I'm being funny about it, but that's real shit though. Like sometimes you ain't even gotta ask for it. Like sometimes that
Gotta
shit
put it
just.
in your face.
Sometimes that shit
Man.
just fall right in your lap. You feel me?
Yeah.
For real.
You ain't even gotta go through phones. You ain't gotta go through DMs. You ain't gotta go through
They
Twitter mentions and all of that.
Man,
I feel like that's an extra job.
that's a lot. I
Like,
be
And
wondering
then
how
it's
y'all
like,
do it.
and I feel like it's
You up at 3 a.m.
I feel
Talk
like
about
that
I had a
is sleep.
dream.
I feel like
Dream
that.
that
It,
you been
You
doing
had no
this,
fucking
like,
dream. You went to the group chat.
Come
it
on,
ain't
man.
it ain't healthy for
shit
your mental too.
crazy.
Like even if like say you do see some shit and then your girl like okay, all right, this happened, or your dude, you feel me? You like all right, this happened. I'm caught. I ain't doing this shit no more. You in the back of your head, you like this motherfucker could be cheating. This motherfucker could be doing this. He could be.
Yeah.
He could be over there playing golf with his niggas. You
Man,
think
he
he
at
over
Do
there at the
Dirty
bitch
house,
house. You
man.
feel me? It just ain't healthy for your mental, man, to
Wow.
just be thinking like that. Like, you just gotta let shit go with the flow. And if you do catch your significant other doing some shit, the ball is in your court. You either stay or you leave.
Do you believe in forgive and let go? Like, I feel like if something happened in a relationship, right? Say a person cheat, you take them back. I feel like you can't really hold it over their head because you kind of
Why I
took
would
me.
never take you back.
You feel me? That's what I'm
Because I
saying.
can't
like,
let it go. I'm
yeah,
not
so
gonna
if
be
you
able to
can't
let
it go, it's like you better off letting that
Yeah.
person go because
Man.
even if they never do it again, in the back of your mind, you thinking that they doing it every time. You feel like they doing something out of the norm.
Yeah.
So that's gonna always cause friction. So I feel like you can't forgive and let go. You don't gotta forget, but you gotta kind of let it go.
Yeah.
You can't, then you feel me? It's better to let them leave, man.
See, but I'm also big on respect. If I feel like you disrespected me, I can never go back.
Yeah.
Like it just will never be the same. The whole time I'm gonna be thinking about how disrespectful I'm gonna be towards you.
Damn.
No, mom.
There's just no way. Like once I feel like you violate the trust and the respect part, there's no way to go back from it.
What's your sign?
I'm a Sag.
What's
December?
Mhm.
Ooh, December what?
3rd.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
don't
right in the
know. I
beginning
think
too.
I only know. I don't know if I know any Sagittarius.
Shit, I know
ain't
one.
never heard nothing about them.
I
I
will
know
set
one.
it on fire. Like there's no
your,
set it on
way.
fire?
your nephew's mama's a Sag.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
They call them Sagittarius.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
everybody calls us Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
I don't know, but they say it's crazy because every
I
time
love
somebody
art,
say
though.
a sign, you hear something crazy about. Like I'm a Gemini. Every time I say that, people are like, "Oh my god!"
I love Gemini.
Like
Still.
I'm a great person.
I
You
love
feel me?
Gemini.
Like I don't know.
Huh, is that right? Is that right?
That's crazy.
What is that
Huh.
word? What was that?
I'm a great person. You feel me? So I don't know where.
Well, since we're saying everybody's sign, Jay, what's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
Okay, H.
I'm a Leo.
Oh my God.
What's up with that,
Damn.
man? Why everybody be doing that, man? I hate that, man. Like,
Okay.
do that to
I am
H?
not. There's nothing bad. It's just Leos are very particular. You guys are
Man,
very
hey.
particular.
Oh, I see. So I
I
can
don't
see.
think
I
I
can
ever
see
fucked
that.
with a Leo.
I don't know too many Leos. This the
Your
only
shit,
Leo
August?
I really know.
August 16th.
Oh, my granny
my
was
goodness
a Leo.
gracious.
Yeah, I think I fucked with a Leo before.
My
Cool,
granny was a
man. We
Leo.
good people.
You motherfuckers is crazy.
You can be.
OG crash outs.
Yeah, you
Can be.
motherfuckers is crazy.
It take a lot to
Definitely
get us
OG
there, though.
crash outs.
No, shit, not all of y'all.
It depends.
Man.
It
Y'all
depends.
OG crash
Cool,
outs.
though.
If it's like I love you, oh crash out.
I know you niggas run a strict program.
Man,
Strict.
in bed by 8 o'clock.
You damn right.
can't breathe. Like, what
You
the
damn
fuck
right.
do you mean? Every Leo I met has been like that. They're literally like very particular about their life. Their life has to it has to be that way.
Yeah, for sure.
Can't
For
be any
sure.
other way.
Yeah, definitely.
That's definitely brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like a military. Feel me?
I wouldn't say military.
Not like that,
Not
bro.
military. You feel me? He just know what he want, and he not budging.
How
You
does that
feel me?
affect your
At
dating
all.
life? I'm very curious.
How
does
does
that
It don't at all.
How does that
life,
affect
brother?
your
It don't.
dating
It
life,
don't at
brother?
all.
It don't.
It really don't.
Hmm.
I wake up happy for real.
What they wake up? What they wake up and say? Ted Hut.
This nigga crazy.
Hey, they wake up talking about Ted Hut, sir. Hey,
Your
sir,
drawers are
Instagram.
folded. Your oatmeal
your
stirred.
oatmeal is made and your drawers are folded.
I like it.
I don't want to know about it.
Crazy.
Got people doing that.
Oh yeah, no
Hell
oatmeal,
no.
ladies. No
Oh,
oatmeal.
yeah, not the
Do your
strawberry.
research. Make that man a sea moss smoothie.
See
That's crazy.
moss smoothie.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you like sea moss smoothies?
Yeah,
I love
sea moss is
I never had
I've
one
never had
before.
one, so I can't like negatively speak up. I can't see it. Cam, how do you do this?
They're pretty good, man. I
Yeah, I
ain't gonna
never had
lie.
one before.
smooth.
You just gotta know how to. You feel me? You gotta have the right little,
blends.
the right little. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless your shit gonna be tasting like seaweed.
Okay, I have another question for y'all. Well, not just another question, but yes, another question. So I'm assuming you guys don't believe. I was watching the snippet. Let me start from the background. I was watching the snippet about a lady talking about how she has her man's passwords to everything. Do you guys believe that that's something you guys would entertain?
Y'all want to go first?
My baby mama actually had, when me and my baby mama was together, it was a period of time where she had my shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that for
How
you,
was
bro?
that?
I mean, I wasn't doing nothing. So it was like,
You don't find it pointless? Like
it was, I mean, I did find it pointless, but it was like, okay, for your sanity. You know what I'm
One
saying?
more question. Was it constant where she was checking your shit? Or
I
was
mean,
it
I
just
wouldn't
like,
know.
Oh, I got it.
I wouldn't know. She had it.
Okay,
So it's
all
like,
right.
I wouldn't know if
Yeah,
shit was
she
moved
can bring
around.
it
And,
back to you like you was doing it.
yeah.
So I get
Ain't nothing was being brought back to me. So it's like, you know, you just had it.
that's toxic. What
What
was
about
her
you?
sign?
She was Leo too.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
For real?
Oh, you dated your own son?
My baby mama was a Leo.
Oh man,
Bro,
Y'all
how
was
you
in their
do
own
you never
military.
told us that.
Y'all was both running a strict
Leos?
program in there.
Straight boy.
Did we have the
Damn.
same program or
It was a
two
damn
different
Nah, it
boot
was,
camp in that motherfucker.
Nah,
yeah, they
it
were probably
wasn't.
two different.
It wasn't toxic at all.
That's
It wasn't
crazy.
toxic.
Okay, that's
Damn,
good. That's
two
good to hear.
lines.
Yeah, it wasn't toxic, man.
What about you, Jay?
Shit, me personally, I don't be doing shit. I don't give a fuck. Shit, go through it. But like sharing your password, I mean, shit, this is convenient, but it's toxic at the same time. I mean, shit, say I'm driving on the road, I'm like, baby, change the song, dude. Look this up.
Just
Do this. Do
press
that.
the arrow on the screen.
Oh, man, you know, sometimes you ain't got time for all of that, man. Sometimes it's just easier to just, you feel me?
Press
Like,
the arrow on the screen is crazy.
You feel me? Just hit next.
Like you know.
Nah, man.
I'm cool. I ain't with that. You feel me? Certain shit is my shit. I'm big on privacy in a sense. Like I just feel like trust is trust. If you feel like you got to go through my shit and check me after I'm telling you this and that, it start getting like, what's the point? Because I'm not never gonna be like, oh, let me see your phone, or even if you hand me your phone to check something, I ain't finna go into other stuff or go from changing the song to your text messages or your cash apps to see who you be sending money to and shit like
That's
that.
crazy.
Wait. No.
I seen all type of shit.
No.
We
not just
Cash App?
we not just gonna skip.
They would go through all that, man.
You know, niggas is going through. You know, niggas that
I'm saying like females that go through everything.
Oh.
I done seen females say, "Don't go through that."
going through the
this.
cash apps.
Go
Well,
through-
no, because you
go
never
through
know
his
who's
Apple
sending
Pay.
the money or who they sending money to.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what they be,
another
bro.
thing.
They.
You heard about the one through the
they
notes?
Slick, man.
The texting through the notes.
Come on, bro. They
How you? Oh, you share
You
the
share the
notes.
notes and then
Share the-
you.
Oh my
Bruh.
god, people.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm
Please.
telling
Yeah.
you, bro. It get
Like,
wicked.
Why can't y'all just be single? Like, be single. If you're gonna do that shit, be fucking single. Be
Yeah,
fucking
It
for
get
real.
wicked, but
Yeah.
I ain't into giving out my shit. I ain't gonna lie. Because if y'all make you mad and then people is out of pocket, you make them mad now. All your shit change.
Man,
Email gone.
I know
You feel me?
one motherfucking thing. If you go to the notes to text a motherfucker, you is one. You a diabolical nigga,
Sneaky
man. You are one sneaky motherfucker.
That's
And you
some
need
new
to be
shit right
stopped.
there.
That nigga needs to be taken off the streets. If you doing shit like that,
I didn't even think about that. I would
That's
never
crazy.
have
Yeah,
thought
somebody
about that.
do
shit.
put it in the
every
song.
time you,
That's
like,
crazy.
like, we had the little shared notes for the podcast shit. So every time you type something, it goes straight to the other person's
Yeah.
phone. Like,
And then they could delete it and it'd be gone. You wouldn't know that
on
it was
both
typed in there.
sides.
hey,
That's so.
that's just doing too
crazy.
much,
none
bro.
of y'all better not
You can
use
literally
this
be
shit
sitting
either,
next to
y'all.
your
y'all out of
female be
pocket.
doing that shit.
Bruh.
Like, why are you in your notes? Oh shit, I'm just typing in my notes.
That's
crazy.
You said you like them roses.
Where did you get that from?
Man, you see a lot of shit on
Ace,
the
where did you get
internet.
that from?
A nigga put it in his song.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
for real?
This is
Yeah.
why if your man is an artist, you need to listen
Hey,
to his music.
That's no. I be telling.
I don't talk
You
about
need
shit
to
like
listen
that.
to his music, bro.
That shit for real. You can't. Man, I be telling people because I do music.
Yeah.
So I be telling people sometimes I done said shit in the song. That shit was from I was talking about shit from 3-4 years ago.
But still, it's like you. If
They hold
I
that
don't
against you.
care what nobody say, if you
You
dating
could
a
be
rapper,
like, she an eater, and she
or-
who an eater?
Who
Who
an
an
eater?
eater?
I didn't eat that.
Like it get real. Like who you took to hear?
Yeah.
What you talking about in this? Like who you make? You sound like you was talking about love in this song. Who was you talking about? Like yeah.
I ain't asking all them questions,
ever
but
got them
I
questions?
listen.
You ever got them questions?
Yeah.
Will you be telling them it was about them, or you just say, "I just thought of it"?
You be telling
I
them
just
about
thought
them.
of it. It's crazy.
I feel like a lot of you feel me.
It's just shit that I've been through in my life.
Yeah, that's what I
You
say. I
feel
write
me?
my shit off emotion. So
I remember one time I lied.
what you say?
I remember I told a girl a song was about her and it wasn't.
Who was it about?
It wasn't about nobody. I was just going off the top of my head, but it was crazy because a lot of the shit that I was saying was fitting the situation that I was in. So I was like, "Yeah, I wrote this about you."
Y'all
Damn.
ain't shit.
Did you
Ain't
tell her
shit.
that to get something out of it?
What the
Huh?
fuck?
Did she like the song?
Yeah, she
Was it a
fucked
good
with
song?
It was. That was a knot.
Was she?
Did you use that song to get something out of it? That's what I'm saying.
You be
No.
fucking your fans, bro?
No. Huh?
You're hella
Hey,
funny.
You a fan fucker?
You
a fan fucker.
You gotta
Find
chill,
out.
bro.
Nah, man, I don't do that. I'm a retired artist, man. I don't do that no
A
more, man.
retired artist.
I don't do things like that, man. I'm not a fan fucker.
That's wild.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I
I
thought
didn't
they were
either.
just called groupies.
I mean, shit, they all the same.
You know they got all new terms running
Wow,
around.
that's
and shit.
crazy. I never even thought of that.
What?
Niggas be fucking groupies, so niggas
they
be
do.
fan fuckers.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
for sure.
god. So is this the
That's
new
crazy. I
terminology?
never-
Imagine who be in the crowd, bro. Like, come on. I mean, shit. You feel me?
You'll do it?
Nigga, what? Of course.
No, his freaky ass. Go
Come on, bro. Relax.
You.
It was of course.
I'm just saying, like, you feel me? You feel me? Beautiful women out here. But if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't hit no fans. Of course not.
Of course not. Now you gotta clean it up. Of course not. I would never do that if I was in a relationship.
We wouldn't let you do that shit either.
Yeah.
I'm telling.
Yeah.
I'm calling
Did
sis.
you say you telling?
This nigga tripping, man. I don't know what bro. We down at the what is this? The Booty Meat Lounge. Come get this nigga. He tripping.
What? That's hilarious.
Is there a strip club named that?
No,
I
he just not yet.
That's off the top of the
Not
dome,
yet.
man.
Hey, we don't condone cheating.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't condone
I'm
cheating.
telling you, these my brothers, man. We hold each other accountable around here.
That. See, I think more men need that though. They need brotherhood because brotherhood gives you accountability, stability, and like, what if you never had a dad, like things like that, or a father figure in your life, like that? Those things matter. For sure. When you can come to your brothers and be like, "This is what I'm going through," and shit like that. Like a lot of people. And I'm probably gonna get shit for this, but a lot of people will be like, "Oh, I want my man to be emotional around me." Like to an extent, I don't want you fucking crying in my lap every day. Like
that'd be weird, probably.
What?
That'd be weird, probably. Just imagine that.
Like, what the fuck are you crying about
now? Shut your ass up,
because after a while it starts sounding like complaint.
Yeah.
Talk, nigga.
Like victim mode, like victim mentality is so unattractive.
Like you a man,
Like I need you to be able to lead me, and you over here crying about the next thing. Like, what are you gonna do?
But I feel like sometimes as men, especially as black men, I feel like sometimes we be getting looked at a certain way for even coming to our partners, like being like, "Brody, I ain't gonna lie, this going on whoop de whoop." Like shit, I can come to these niggas and talk to these niggas about any and everything. Yeah. But it's like you said, like some people don't have that. Some people need that. Some people can go to their friends and be like, "Brody, I ain't gonna lie, this is going on whoop de whoop." Some niggas be like, anyways, nigga, you ready to smoke, nigga? Like, you feel me? Like, so some people don't. You feel me? Like, some people don't. And like some people don't comprehend. You feel me? That goes back to what I said. Like, you feel me? Conversation is good, but comprehension is a big part of it too.
Like I actually had a crazy experience. I had a close friend who ended up committing suicide, killed himself, his son, and his BM, like on some whole other shit. And our last conversation was him basically saying like he didn't know if he was going through some things and he didn't know if he could come to me and talk to me about it because he felt like I was gonna be funny or make jokes about it or not really take it serious. Yeah. And you feel me? Like they know I make a lot of jokes. It's a lot of stuff I don't take serious, but I am a serious person when you know me for real. So with that situation, it changed my outlook on a lot of stuff. So like that's why like like with me, he could tell me whatever. Like I ain't gonna never judge him. I ain't gonna never look at him a certain way because I lost a brother like that. Like he felt like he couldn't come to nobody and he ended up doing something I can't really, you feel me, forgive him for. Yeah. It was something I would have never did, something I don't respect it. So with that, it's just like you said, a lot of people need brotherhood because it be stuff like that be going on. You never know what's going on in somebody's mind, and everybody need an outlet. Yeah,
they need a way to express themselves.
For sure.
I feel like women we have a lot of avenues for that that are more acceptable in society than men do. It's like, but that's why when like women in general are like, "Oh, I don't want him going out with his friends." No, you need him to go out with his friends. Yeah. He has to maintain those relationships so that he can be a better man. Like there are certain things that men won't want to tell their women.
Yeah, and then it's just like energy and vibes like that. I'm very spiritual. You feel me? I don't be doing the sage and all of that shit, but you feel me? Like I'm very in tune with certain shit, man. So I'm hella big on like energies and shit. Like you don't want to just be around one motherfucker all the time. Like it's like whatever they going through or whatever they thinking, whatever you feel me, you start to feel that shit at a point. It's like you could be in a good ass point in your life, you feel me? Yeah. And it's just like your significant other might not be, you feel me? And you just around them soaking up all of their emotions, filling up their vibes and shit. Like, fuck that. I'm finna go with my niggas. We do.
Like it's a balance to everything.
Yeah, it's definitely a balance.
I think it's important. Okay. H, you got anything to say?
No.
Okay. we have a question from, it looks like Boulevard Tay. What
Shout out to
was
Boulevard
the
Tay.
hardest part about having your own podcast?
Shout out Boulevard Tay,
shout out
man.
little bro, man.
What was the hardest?
Hardest
The
part,
consistency for real.
for sure. I feel like getting started for sure,
Yeah.
because it's like we like I said, like these my brothers. I talk to them every day. Like even before the podcast, like we would just get on the phone and be talking about this, talking about that, like just giving our opinions. Like we
For
really,
hours, for
we
real.
really on the phone like 6-7 hours out the day. You feel me? Like I'm at work, my whole work shit. I'm on the phone with these niggas talking about news, just giving our opinions. Like
we was doing the podcast.
yeah, it's like we was doing the podcast on the phone
on Instagram. Like, bro, you seen this? And then we talking about that for 20-30 minutes. And then same thing. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Then it just came to like other people was coming around our group. It was like, bro, like y'all niggas be talking about this, talking about that. Like y'all ever thought about starting a podcast? And then we had started watching Figmunity, and we had went to LA to go see them live, and just seeing them, like that was a big motivation for us. We was just like, buddy, like, yeah, we got to do this. So we went to LA, we came back, and we just got it cracking for real.
Came back and got
but the hardest part for real, I really feel like the hardest part was getting started for real. Like I said, like it's way more just getting in front of a camera and just talking. Like you got to come with topics. You can't have really no dry spills. You got to keep the conversations going. You feel me? Like it's a lot, man. You got to have cameras. You got to have what's the little thing? The roadcaster.
Yeah.
You got to have, you feel me? Monitor. You got to have hellish shit, man. It's a lot to this shit, man.
Scheduling and all.
Scheduling, like even with guests, like sometimes you gotta go based off the guest schedule.
You gotta make people
you feel me?
You
gotta make people comfortable. Like you feel me? Certain shit that you can't talk about. Like it's a lot with it, man.
Yeah.
Certain shit you can't say just off of YouTube guidelines or just federal guidelines. Period. Like it's a lot with it, man. And a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, for me, it's that's probably it though. Consistency for real. I'm kind of used to cameras, like from like music. Because at a time, like I was starting up doing shows and stuff, so it was like I kind of got used to being in front of people. So that part wasn't really hard for me. It was just being consistent, coming with new things to talk about every week, different topics. Actually, being in tune with what's going on instead of just seeing
for sure.
It, you feel me? Because we were seeing shit. Me personally, I see shit and okay, all right, let's keep going. But now it's like, now I'm seeing something. Let me read it, see what this is, what they talking about, because this might be a good topic. This might be something people need to know. So just getting more in tune with everything, staying consistent.
I agree. I think the hardest part for me was, that question when people ask you, like, what's your podcast about?
Oh, man.
Yeah. That was the hardest question.
I just say everything.
Like when we came in, bro had asked me, he was like, what's your podcast about? Me and bro kind of looked at each other like,
shit, everything.
I never tell
everything.
Like my answer would be like daily life, Bay Area things growing up. I tell people, everybody on the pod is parents except for me.
Mm-hmm.
So we always include fatherhood. We always talk about, it's really everyday life, fatherhood, sports, music, and what's going on in day to day that we seeing. So I just tell people really everyday life. Like you'll get on there, you never know what we're gonna be talking about that day.
Man.
To be honest.
We don't even be knowing sometimes.
Man.
I think a lot of it too is like when you have people cancel on you, is learning how to bounce back.
Yeah.
Because you still got to deliver to whoever's watching you and make sure that you're still having that connection to your loyal fan base. Like a lot of people don't realize that. Like we get let down a lot. A lot of people will say, oh, I'm going to come on. They try to reschedule a day of, or they try to cancel. Things happen. It's like we have to be masters at bouncing back. Like, you can't let that affect you too much. Because there have been a couple times I have like somebody that I really think is good for the show.
Yeah.
They'll cancel, they'll reschedule, and I'm like, fuck, like this is a whole new playing field. I don't get my money.
Yeah.
So there is no reschedule.
Yeah.
As soon as you get to talking reschedule, I already blocked you.
Damn.
Burnt your bridge. That
Strict
easy.
program.
Yeah, man.
Talk about me. Look at that.
Man.
I have to now.
I'm
Like,
trying to think. I don't think we got We ain't got catted on yet.
Nah,
we
ain't
got
never
catted
had
on, but we ain't got
nobody
catted on
catted
yet.
on
I feel like I feel like it's
I
going.
think we did kind of, sort of, kind of.
No, that wasn't really a cat off. That was more so of a miscommunication.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like that was more.
I don't know. I don't know who they talking about.
You know who we talking about. We'll say it off camera.
Yeah,
I don't know who
we'll
y'all
talk
talking
about it
about.
off
You
camera.
catted, nigga.
It wasn't really a cat though.
Why is it like you threatening
Man,
him?
why you threatening the man? God
I'm
damn.
just saying, don't be catting.
Life happens, brother. It's
Life does happen.
So
But this shit's not cheap. Like this shit is not cheap. My time is not cheap. As soon as you guys are talking about rescheduling or canceling on me, I'm definitely blocking you. Because this is like, to other people, it's not as serious. Like I'm spending my time on this. This is it means something to me. And the more I'm investing in myself, and the more I'm on that mode of I'm going overseas. Y'all motherfuckers got to pay me for my fucking time.
For sure.
Like this shit is real now. It's not a game anymore. Like I've been in this for so long. It's like you have to take yourself as serious as you want others to take you.
No, for sure.
Because if you're still allowing people to roll over your boundaries and roll over how you run your business, then you're never going to have a business. Like my goal now is to make sure that everything I do makes sense and it making me money.
Yeah, because people be slick. They be trying to befriend you and, you feel me, do little shit so they could try to get the little discount or act like they really be fucking with you. Like, bro, have you seen? Like, man, you ain't been seeing shit. You just now probably seen somebody on here that you like.
You know what I hate? I hate when niggas see me be like, yeah, I see you doing your little podcast. Like, nigga, my shit ain't little, nigga. Like, nigga, it's big podcast. It's bigger than that, man. Brains in the chat, man. Big brains in this motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, I don't be liking that shit. Like, my grandma always told me, like, you gotta watch out for motherfuckers like that. Like, you gotta watch the little shit that motherfuckers say. Like, you feel me? Like, motherfuckers be hating right in front of your face.
Yep.
Yeah, and I be saying, if you be seeing the podcast, why I don't never see you watching the podcast?
Why I don't never see you in the comments? Why I don't never see you repost?
Don't be sneak supporting.
Yeah,
bro.
don't be
be out loud with that shit. Like, cause like I support. Like everybody know. Like if you if my partners who do music, sometimes I don't even listen to the song. I just post it. Like shit. Cause I'm supporting. I don't care. I don't care if I'm gonna like the song or not. I'm about to put it up. Like,
but you know, people be scared to support in public. You know what I'm saying?
They don't want to be considered. You feel me? Quote unquote.
Yeah.
You feel
but
me?
It's like it ain't even like that.
You feel me? On mamas.
But you'll go out here and post a celebrity baby, though. You feel me?
Niggas will tell little baby they love him. Tell little baby I love him. Won't even tell me congratulations. Like, nigga, I just hit 1 million fucking subscribers. You ain't gonna tell me congratulations.
This nigga not even gonna shake your hand when he see you at the show.
Come on.
But they be so obsessed. Like that celebrity status is like obsession. People are obsessed.
That's
with
like a cult.
And that's the scary part about. That's the scary part of this shit too. About like
y'all
getting.
Feel about that. So when y'all, you feel me? Because I feel like we all
just
gonna
fuck what I was saying, huh?
My bad.
No, you good. Go ahead.
My bad.
No, you good, brother. It's all good, black man.
How y'all feel about that? When y'all get to that point, how y'all gonna feel about people kind of worshiping y'all or just
that's kind of what I was gonna say. I'm glad you said that.
That's my great ones, man. That's what you feel me?
But that's the scary part about this shit. Like, what if somebody like you so much that
they
like
stalk you?
Yeah,
do
like
weird shit.
Remember
Stan.
Remember the Eminem song?
Oh, I love that song.
That's my favorite Eminem song. Remember Stan?
Wow, I remember Stan. I don't remember when. I don't remember
girlfriend and the baby because he was he was so obsessed with Eminem and he didn't. I guess he went to a concert and Eminem didn't acknowledge him or his little brother. So he went in his house and wrote like the suicide note about how he was.
Is this song based on a true story?
I don't know.
He wrote
but Eminem hella letters.
We need to look this up.
He wrote him a ton of letters, and the last letter he wrote was like, "I'm finna kill my girlfriend and me."
Myself,
That's what Stan is about.
Yeah,
and she was pregnant.
That shit slapped.
To the lyrics?
Yeah,
I was 7 years old when that shit came out. Hell no, I didn't listen to the lyrics. I was listening to the beat.
Nigga was in the backseat crying. Didn't even know. You didn't even know why you was back there crying.
I wasn't crying. I was back there vibing to him. Eminem used to have knots.
That song crazy.
But I was gonna say though,
the video is.
I watched the video. It's like raining and shit.
Yeah.
I watched that shit.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
That shit hilarious.
Okay. We got another. Oh, H, you got anything?
How you
Sorry.
gonna feel about that?
That shit's
the
scary,
cult.
bro.
I'm gonna try to lead people in the
I'm
right direction.
I
That's
mean,
my goal.
of course, it's something to be like, damn, why you got to be like obsessed and shit like that? But like, don't stalk me. But it's like, I
Don't
don't
stalk
know.
me. You don't got to control over it.
It's gonna be cool though,
Oh,
but it ain't
no.
gonna.
I
I
don't
ain't gonna.
know.
I'm gonna lead people in the right direction. So you
Shit.
follow me.
I got the stalker Terminator. Come on.
I don't know.
They ain't gonna be able to stalk me. I'm gonna live somewhere
Remote.
Shit, I'm
Remote
bored.
as hell.
I'm bored. This nigga gonna stalk me and come see hella plants and shit. Be like, oh, this nigga ain't on shit.
What address is this?
Come
This is
see
the
big
address you
ass
got on file.
monsters and shit. Like, oh, this nigga ain't on shit.
I'm gonna make my address like the police station. Like some
Man,
random
for
shit.
real.
Like let me own a PO box by the police station. That's it.
You
Because
hear me?
I don't know. I feel like men are already fixated on things without it having to have any substantial background to it.
Mhm.
So like, I don't think it's any different than what the attention I be getting.
You
I
dealt-
be getting some crazy ass DMs.
You dealt with a stalker
Yeah, I
before?
ain't gonna lie.
I have a
For
restraining
real?
order on a couple people.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I ain't gonna lie.
Yes.
Just having younger
Damn.
sisters or like just female friends in general, like you niggas, you
Bruh, they
niggas,
be out of
niggas are paying out of their pot.
OnlyFans.
No,
OnlyFans
niggas
is
are
an
paying
example.
for pictures of feet.
Yes, Feet Finder.
Not only that, niggas are paying hundreds of dollars for these women to send their draws through the mail.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Dirty draws.
Definitely.
Dirty draws.
I know,
Dirty draws.
as crazy as it sounds crazy. But we both know somebody. No, not a purchaser. Not a purchaser.
Wait, a sender?
Yeah, we know a seller.
distributor?
We know a
Yeah.
seller. We
Y'all
know
know
a
her?
distributor.
It's like
I'm
in
glad I don't
draws.
know her
Do
ass.
it.
Brody,
I didn't know
niggas,
who they is because they out of pocket buying them draws.
Brody, niggas is
Them good draws, whoever this person is.
No, they have like weird ass requests too. It's like
go to the gym and then
Yes.
Oh my God.
Or
go
like-
to the gym and send it to me.
I
Like,
want you to like use the bathroom and then send it to me.
oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
People-
I haven't heard
Yeah,
that one.
people-
Yeah, that's
There's
crazy.
one
Hey,
girl that
that's
said
them
that people that they was telling her to
Bruh,
fart in
come
a
on,
jar,
bro.
Yes.
and she was selling
And
it.
That's
Yes.
them goopers buying that shit.
Or bath
Oh my
water.
Bro,
goodness,
come
bro.
on, bro.
There are women
Stop
that sell
it.
their bath water. I've had somebody offer to buy my
Bath water?
water. Yeah.
Would they drink it?
They
Yeah.
sell, bro. You
What?
Know, anything is sold because they sell.
You need to go to jail.
They need
Straight
to
up.
put your ass under the fucking jail.
They
You
sell
fucking
real,
freak.
man.
What is it called after a woman have a baby?
The placenta?
They
The
sell
placenta?
that too.
Yeah.
That's like
What?
worth, like,
But you know what?
50K
A
or
lot of
something.
people eat it, like men and women. They eat it for like its nutrients.
You know who eat that?
Stop, bro.
Vampires.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Bro, what's wrong with you?
Oh,
Gotcha.
man. Hey,
Gotcha,
nah,
bitch.
Okay, we got a couple of questions.
That's
Wow.
Talk to us.
So from Boulevard Tegan, how much money did you invest in your podcast?
Shit, I don't even. We don't.
I
I
don't
can't
know.
even keep. I couldn't even
Keep
keep count as of right now.
Shit, right now
be
we
honest.
we a few thousand in for
We some
sure.
thousands in for sure.
We a few thousand in for sure.
If I had to ballpark it, probably like 40 racks,
God
Sheesh.
damn, no, we ain't 40 racks in
We
now.
ain't 40 in.
Nah,
We
we ain't
probably
40
10,
racks in.
15 in.
including episodes, like every recording episode, equipment that I have,
equipment, all that,
Yeah, nah,
buying
we-
stuff and
travel
programs,
expenses,
all that shit.
getting ready for the podcast, like
Yeah,
maybe a little over 40 grand.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's dope though. The investment coming back. You feel me?
And I just spent some more money to join a community for somebody that I admire in the
Yeah.
realm. So
That's
it's
dope.
gonna for me. It's gonna go up for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Investment's gonna all return for
Yeah.
sure.
exactly. Okay, so how did you guys come up with the name of your podcast?
Man, that's
crazy.
crazy. That's
Oh,
crazy.
It was a different name at first, to be
Yeah.
honest.
At first, we was hated
Yeah.
to love it.
Yeah.
Okay,
We had hated
reality
to love
TV
it.
show,
Yeah.
giving reality
But,
TV.
We had did some research about it. We had really looked into it, and it was hella other podcasts and just hella other shit name hated to love it. So we was like, brother, we can't do that. Even when we would like look our name up, we have to scroll hella far down just
Yeah.
to find our shit. So it's like right now, you type in Great Minds Think Alike podcast. You feel me? It's
Just
just
Yes,
us.
yes, yeah.
You feel me? And really, shout out, bro. Bro really came up with the name. We was brainstorming for hella long, like for days, like damn near weeks. Like we
Yeah,
we
nah,
was
for real.
brainstorming for hella long. Like we could do this. And I think we came up with a name, and we was like, all right, we're gonna go with this. And then we was like, hell no, that shit weak. And then bro had just said, "Great minds think
when
alike."
you said the name, we had thought of the logo like damn near right on the spot.
I know you guys have a nice logo.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's very artistic.
So,
Appreciate it.
Right when he said it, it was like it just clicked. We thought of the logo, and it just went from there.
We got to rapping, and that's how it happened.
That's how it happened. It was the greatest day of my fucking life.
You wouldn't fucking believe it.
So, yeah. How you coming with the name for yours?
Well, Wonderland is like one of my favorite. Well, Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite movies and favorite books. So, and then I feel like that's how life is. Like you never know what to expect, and it'll take you through a whole bunch of shit that you can't anticipate.
For sure.
But there has to be like an end game to it.
So
okay, that's how I came up with the name.
Alice in the Wonderland was
that's the shit with the rabbit with the clock.
That's not okay. And Snow White was the one with the little midgets.
Yes,
I mean
the dwarves.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay.
The dwarves.
The dwarves. Yes.
Okay, because they remaking Snow White.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, I'm glad you brought that up. I had seen some shit on TikTok. It was basically saying y'all watched Shrek before, right?
Yeah.
They was basically saying that Lord Farquaad is Snow White's son. his daddy was a dwarf.
Bro, that's out of pocket, bro.
Bro, I seen that shit. I was fucking crying. I was like, it makes sense though. I believe it. I believe it.
Why do we always have to switch up and like immoralize the children's
Yeah,
movies? Like,
shit
why?
up, bro.
But you really got it. If you really look at it, like I was just talking to bro the other day. Like I was talking about SpongeBob. Like SpongeBob is not a children's cartoon.
Yeah, we was talking about that.
SpongeBob.
There's a lot of things that wasn't meant for us to be watching.
For sure.
But we watch.
For sure.
I just hate that we're picking it apart.
And
now.
SpongeBob is the number one cartoon. Because boy, that shit is awful.
I don't know. I had got off of SpongeBob after a while. Like once
shit, I watch SpongeBob to this day, but it's many. It's a lot of shit that we would understand. Like Jameer watching that shit, like he not gonna understand that shit.
Yeah, at that time we only understand that because we older.
It's like it's a lot of shit that
I watched Scooby-Doo a lot. That's what I was off of. I had the covers, the pillows. I was a Scooby-Doo fan for real.
Yeah, the draws too.
Damn, man. I for sure had a
Scooby-Doo draws. She had Scrappy draws.
Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doos.
Yeah, for sure. The hood.
The thunderduns.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, for sure Scooby-Doo though.
I was a Cartoon Network kid. Like I loved Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
even
Cartoon Network.
Ed and Eddie.
Yeah.
I was Cartoon Network.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Samurai
even though
Jack.
that was definitely inappropriate. Like Johnny
Johnny
Bravo was
Bravo.
so
Yeah, Johnny Bravo was
be doing some crazy shit.
Johnny Bravo
he
was
was over there trying to get the women.
It'll work sometimes too.
He down there taught us.
Yeah, Johnny Bravo was many.
Like Eddie, he was super conceited.
Y'all know what cartoon I used to be scared of though? Courage the
yeah, he
Cowardly
used to creep
Dog.
me out too.
That one, please return this. Boy, you turn that shit on right now. I'll leave the room, nigga. That shit, baby. I ain't gonna lie. That was like as a kid watching that. Like that's mainly as an adult watching that. Just as a kid, like watching that shit at night. That shit is many.
Bro, hated that dog. He wanted to. He was trying to kill that dog. Wait till she go to sleep. I'm
fuck with Billy and Mandy. Billy and Mandy was dope. What was that other one? Codename Kid Next Door. That was my shit. That was my shit.
I used to go on the computer and play their games on the website.
Teen Titans. I used to fuck with Teen Titans. That was my shit.
Okay, we have more questions. So, okay, Jim Davis, is this a Bay Area based podcast? You guys are.
Is this? Yeah, we a Bay Area based podcast for sure. Yeah. We get into other topics though, like we get into shit that's going all over the world, but
like we just talked about the big U shit.
Yeah, you know, big useless in LA they call them.
Yeah,
but more than likely you tune in, you gonna be hearing about some Bay Area shit, man. So for our out of towners, man, if you want to get your Bay Area lingo up, you know what I mean, you gotta tune in. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all do that well. Y'all do well. Okay.
You're not from the Bay, huh?
I am from the Bay. I'm from Oakland.
Man.
Oh, you from the town? Okay.
But I don't claim just the Bay.
Okay.
Okay.
We international.
You're a valley girl. You're a valley girl.
Not even a valley girl. Don't do that. We're not putting myself in a box.
I feel you though.
I'm international.
Okay. You worldwide. You
Yes,
pimping all over the world.
The earth is her
exactly.
turf.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so from Terry, what's the best way to market your podcast?
Man, the best way to market it, man, you got to invest in it for real. You can't just post and post and post. Like I feel like that's a big part of it too, but I feel like you got to pay for promotion for real. Like posting that it's only gonna get you so far. It's only gonna hit so many followers. You feel me? And especially if you ain't got other people sharing your shit with you posting it, like
which happens a lot.
That should take a lot. Like, yeah, for sure. You definitely got to invest.
I say probably like investing, content, rubbing shoulders with people, like collabing with people, getting to know other people in that field. Especially if you're just starting out, try to get with somebody who either, I won't say just starting out like you, but who's been doing it a little while longer than you or already been doing it, so you could kind of understand how the concept of things go.
Like
so
a
you
mentor?
So you ain't just jumping into the water, because it's a lot. Like, you got to have good content. You got to figure out who can have good conversations, because even like I watch a lot of interviews and stuff, and you can see like you probably met people like artists and stuff. They don't know how to talk, so you'll get them on your podcast, and they're not really talking.
You got to pull it out of them.
Yeah.
But I think that's why it's good to have like off-air conversation so they can get comfortable talking to you before they get on air. Because once they get on air, it's like, all right, we're here. Like, speak to me. So I like to do that. Like, come a little bit early or while we're doing setup so that I can build a little bit of rapport with you.
I feel like some people don't have, like, I don't know what is like the social skills, I guess.
Yeah, social skills
like,
for sure.
Some people are just like, okay, ask me the question so I can get the fuck up out of here. Like, I don't want to sit here and converse with you. Like, you feel me?
Well, then
you
don't come on the podcast.
Yeah, but that's how they.
But some motherfuckers don't know that. You feel me?
For the platform.
You feel me?
But I feel the market though. You got to kind of like you feel me. For marketing, I say just try to create content. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Spend no money on nothing as far as equipment. Get the best equipment that you can at the time. For me,
don't be scared to network, man. Don't be scared to network, man. Like we tell this nigga all the time, like, brother, you like he'll go up to a motherfucker like he don't give a fuck, bro. Like it's funny, but it's just like I applaud him at the same time because it's like I'm not finna go up to a motherfucker that's in a group of motherfuckers and be like, hey, brother, I'm doing this, blah 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 blah. Like I don't know. I just ain't got it in me. Like if I see you solo on some shit, then I might holler at you. But I'm not finna go up to you. You with a whole group of motherfuckers I don't know. You feel me? I'm not doing no shit like that. But bro will. And I only say that because I didn't see them do it before. It's crazy, bro. You can't be scared to network though.
Yeah, you gotta network. And I feel like it's respectable because and a lot of times sometimes you see people you ain't gonna never see them again. This might be my only, like, I always look at it like this might be my only opportunity. Like I done ran into a certain artist, like, feel me, one time. That's it. I ain't seen them since. Like, and it be on some, like, for example, I ran into Stunning Man. You feel me? Shout out Stunning Man. He cool. He real humble. But at the time I ran into him, we was at a day party. It was a lot going on. Like he was about to leave because he had to go do a show. So he kind of like rushing out and you feel me? I'm like, oh shit, that's Stunning Man. So I end up like catching him like before he ended up getting out. I stopped him, telling him about we probably was doing the podcast for a little minute at the time. I mean, I had stopped him, told him about the podcast and everything, but we didn't get a chance to really exchange information because he was like, man, he's like, for sure, I'll fuck with it. Just hit me, but he like rushing out because he had to go do a show. So you feel me? I haven't seen him since. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'll take them opportunities. You gotta really, when you see somebody, you gotta kind of really just try to network any chance you get because you never know. And people remember faces.
Yeah, they do.
Feel me? I've seen him once. I might see him. Like he might see this clip. You feel me? So you never know.
Another thing I would say too is merch. Like that's something we trying to get on right now is merch. A lot of people be asking like, you got a shirt? You got a shirt? You know what I'm saying? It's like that could take your shit a whole nother direction. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Like you be wearing that outside, somebody see that and ask you where you get that at. They purchase that, and then it's just a domino effect. You feel me? So merch, I feel like merch is important for real.
Now they got a tune. They got your shirt on. They gonna for sure watch it. Let me see what they be talking about. And I'm kind of representing the brand when I got on this shirt. So what is they talking about on here so I can know what I done bought or
Yeah.
I think that was like my funnest part. I don't know. That was like the most emotional moment is when I finally got my merch. Is like all of this shit and this little piece means the most to me right now because a lot of people don't understand. Most of these things they just live in our head, and to see them come to life, it's like you really came from my thoughts. Like it's insane. Like you really came out of my head. I created you,
and then people really working with it and liking it and everything. It's like okay. So it shows.
Or when I go to the gas station, they're like, "Yo, you're the girl with the podcast." Yes, I'm the girl with the podcast.
See, you global.
See, that shit dope, man.
Worldwide. Worldwide.
That's dope.
Okay. Next question. Working with people can be hard. This is for Terry again. What was the partnership conversation like, and what happens when big money starts coming in?
Shit, when that shit start coming in, we're gonna split it 25, 25, 25, 25. You know, it ain't no it ain't no other,
brothers
you know
for
what I'm
real.
saying? Like it ain't gonna be no controversy or nothing. We all put 25 into this. You feel me? So that's how it's gonna go.
Nobody really do more than others. Like even Dede, like shout out Dede. You feel me? He handle the technical stuff, but he kind of make sure that he I ain't gonna lie, he didn't there force us to learn what he know.
You see what he did last week? I'm sitting right here.
Yeah, like so last week I had to control everything. That was my first time doing it. So he kind of like showed me how to do it before we started. And you feel me? So it's like, he like, you never know, I might not be here. Same with them. Like they all got kids. So something might come up, might have to do something. Anything could happen. Like I was in Atlanta for what I missed, like what 2 episodes?
Like 2 episodes.
I mean, I wasn't out here. I done missed a few episodes just being out the way. So just like that, like they gotta kind of make up for me not being there.
The show must go on, man.
You feel me? So
sure.
I feel like it go right. We had a conversation before we started it about like everybody gotta put in the same amount of work. Nobody gonna be less than, nobody gonna be more than. When this money come in, it's the same with the money. Like we all put in the same amount of work. Me personally, for me, I do music, so I always told them like with the music, I'm like if the music kick off, it'll be times where I won't be on the podcast, you feel me, due to the music thing. But feel me, at that time, I wouldn't trip off taking the lesser cut, me personally, because I know I ain't putting in the same amount of work no more. But as of right now, of us building, you feel me, we all split it equally. If I ain't doing heavy lifting, me personally, I ain't tripping off taking a lesser cut just because I ain't doing heavy lifting no more. I'm in 2 different areas, so you feel me.
And I feel like we all, like we didn't all got close enough to really communicate that with each other. Like he said, if it was some shit like that, we'd be like, brother, I ain't gonna lie, you the one that ain't really doing this, doing that.
Yeah.
You feel me? It ain't gonna be oh well, nigga, like you feel me? Like we hardly really have conversations like that, and even when we do have heated arguments, like it's never oh, you bitch ass nigga, like you feel me? Like it's never like it should be heated for sure. Like you feel me? Like shit, me and this nigga for sure. Like me and this nigga
just argued the other day.
You feel me? But it's like minutes later we go right back to oh nigga, what you feel me? Like it's never on no shit like that. And me personally, I don't ever see us being on no shit like that. You feel me? Like I said, like these been my friends for 10, 12, 13, 14 years. You feel me? Like niggas ain't finna fall out over no little bullshit like that.
And we know how to communicate and comprehend.
Yeah, I mean,
comprehend.
We're gonna understand what's going on,
man.
And we all know how to receive constructive criticism, and we know how to take it. If one of us say, "Oh, yeah, bro, you're not doing this, you're not doing that," we ain't gonna be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa," you feel me? We're gonna be like, you know what, you right, and then go about it like that. You know what I'm saying?
We got people in outside of our podcast, like you feel me, close family who like been around since we started. They hold us accountable. They ain't I ain't gonna lie. They ain't finna let us even
shout out Cuddy, man.
You feel me? Like both our Cuddys. Like they ain't finna.
Yeah, for sure.
They ain't
shout
finna
out
let us
man.
Even fall out over no shit like that. Like they'd be more so like
Well, nigga,
putting us in the same
was,
room and really
fade it out.
Yeah, like they'll be tripping on us about some shit like that.
For
so
sure.
it's kind of like we got structure behind us too, in a sense, because I mean the people that we come from ain't gonna let us fall out behind little shit like that. And they'll tell us like, well, nigga, if you ain't doing this, then you don't deserve this. Like they'll tell us the same thing that you feel me. We'll tell each other. So it's like, you feel me? I feel like it's gonna work out always.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next question from Jim Davis. I think he is a fan of yours. So who is the
shout out Jim, man?
Shout out Jim.
I don't know Jim Davis, but shout out to him.
The brain of the group.
The
brain of the group, man.
It's four different parts of the brain.
You got the medulla oblongata. you got the frontal lobe. You feel me? You got the back lobe. You know what I mean? Then you got the wrinkles on the top. You know what I mean?
What part of each of y'all?
He the frontal lobe.
Okay, all right.
The brain, for real. If I had to be honest, though, the brain, I feel like Brother Dede is the brain, though. He's the tech. You feel me? He gets us cracking. Yeah, I mean.
And I feel like he got kind of like the more mature out of all of us.
He is mature.
Probably. I feel like he the most mature. But it's funny because everybody look at it like he's so mature, but us.
No,
we like this nigga don't
like y'all don't see him on camera. Like this nigga is crazy.
But he is very mature though.
For sure.
I respect that about him. He for sure the mature one. So he kind of like if one of us slipping and we ain't catching each other, like let's say I'm slipping, they probably don't see it. He gonna see it. He gonna say something. Like you feel me? So even with himself, like he'll call himself out. So it's like. He you feel me? He the maturest one. So
he's the type of nigga to pull you to the side. Well, it depends how bad it is.
You feel me? We can't embarrass each other in front of each other. So it's like with us, but if somebody else was around, he the type that'll pull you to the side for sure. Like, bro, you tripping. So I'll probably say he the brain of the
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out brother Dede, man.
Yeah, man. He better
Drinks you on your soda, nigga.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay. So from Richburg Entertainment, outside of the podcast, what projects are y'all working
on? Me, I got a tape coming out called Grind Hard to Shine Hard. I'm adding some more songs to that, so that'll be probably done in I'll say maybe the next month. That might be a stretch, but maybe the next month. I got a single coming out, Grinding All My Life. I'm gonna drop the cover probably. I don't know. I'm gonna drop the cover soon. I just got it finished. So that's what I'm working on outside of the podcast, music. Trying to get that back going. Since when COVID happened, a lot of stuff changed with me. So I was on my way to do a little festival in Texas. Right when COVID hit, we couldn't go to Texas. So it's like little shit I kind of got, I won't say discouraged. I was just like, man, the ball was rolling and certain things just start happening. Life started happening outside of that too. Like just started losing certain family members. Just certain things just was going on to where it was hard for me to create. But now I feel like I'm back in a space where I could create and have fun with it. So that's what I'm really working on, getting back to that for
real. Mamas. Oh, it's my turn?
I think so.
Shit. Outside of the pod, man, I'm a retarded. I'm retired, not retired. Oh my God.
Okay.
We live?
I'm sorry.
We gotta clip that.
Yeah, we
gotta
throw that out.
I need that clip.
I just want to put out there that you said it about yourself.
I'm a retired artist, man.
I need that clip, y'all. I need that clip.
My bad, man.
Said he's a retarded artist.
Hey, come on, man.
I need that clip.
Oh no,
there is never a dull moment with y'all.
Just imagine the 24 hours with us, man. It's crazy.
24 hours. I'm gonna have to lock y'all out because at one point y'all just got to go.
Outside the pod, I'm just a regular black man, man. I'm a father. You feel me? I'm finna start school in September.
What are you going for?
X-ray.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Love it. Elevation and growth.
Yeah, I mean, but other than that, man, I'm just living and learning, man. If you ain't learning, you ain't living, man.
What about you, Harold?
Shit, I'm Harold.
Don't go right.
Harold Levert. Harold Levert, man.
Shit, I'll be doing music too, so I'm working on some shit right now. I'm trying to change my sound a little bit, just show a side that I haven't shown in a while. So I'm working on that. I'll be doing food reviews too.
I saw that.
Yeah,
That's so cool. You're a
Man.
foodie.
yeah, I'm a foodie, man.
Love
So
it.
I'm doing food reviews, just trying to find different spots to hit up. You know what I'm saying with that. Um, shit. What else? Working on my career change as well. You know what I'm saying. Um, being a dad, and yeah, that's about it for real.
I want
That's
to
it.
ask you, as an artist, finding a new sound, right, or trying to do a different sound. What sound is it that you're trying to get into, and is it hard?
So remember when I was dropping like shit like Spaz?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to get back into like a more uppity
Okay.
tempo. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I'm kind of more so on like some quote unquote pain music right now. I guess if you want to call it that.
Pain
I don't
music?
call it that. A lot of people be saying that. My mom be saying you be making pain music.
You on
But
your Rod Wave flow.
I be on some like
Oh, Rod
yeah.
Wave be sad.
I
But
don't
it's
be
crazy.
sad on my shit though.
Rod
Like
No,
Wave.
I don't think you sound sad on yours.
you feel me? Like
No.
I feel like you could get motivation out of my shit, and
Yeah.
like I'm
I'm
speaking
like,
some
if
real shit.
anything,
You
yeah,
know
I
what
was
I'm
gonna
saying?
say, if anything, you pretty much like y'all gotta hold yourselves accountable for the shit that y'all be doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know what I'm saying?
That's what it gives me. It doesn't
Mhm.
give me like I'm gonna go cry in the corner.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
I
gonna go
want to fuck
cry
with
in the
auto
corner. It's
tune.
crazy.
That's
Auto-tune?
the next thing I want to fuck with.
you better be singing.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I want to fuck with the auto tune.
Nigga finna sound like what's his name? Bats.
I don't know, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but that's next. Like I
Gonna
want to
sound like 50
try some
Tyson.
auto tune shit.
Like 50 Tyson.
That's crazy.
I have a question. So as artists, do you guys write? Or you
Yeah.
guys get in their freestyle?
I
I
write
do
too.
both.
It's
I
hard for
write.
me to freestyle.
I do
Yeah.
both. It depends. Like I done been in the studio and probably wrote a song and had like 8 bars left. I might just freestyle the last 8 bars. I done went in the studio and wrote a song in like 10, 15 minutes just off of hearing the hook or something. So it kind of just depends. Like I consider that a freestyle in my eyes. Like if I go in here with nothing, no concept of a song, and somebody like, bro, I need a verse. And I'm like, all right, give me 5 minutes. And they turn the beat on and I'm rapping in my head and I write it down. I consider that then a freestyle. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
that's just off the top. It ain't really give me time to think about it. But I want to start, that's next too. Like I want to start punching in and seeing how that goes. Cause I actually do freestyle better than I write in my head. So I feel like punching in probably gonna do me more justice than writing every single song out. I'm probably gonna do a mixture of both, like write songs and go in and punch in and freestyle.
When you guys travel, would you guys go to like different studios, or are you guys like attached to your engineers too?
Nah, me personally, I want to work with everybody. I want to see who the best. I want to see who can really find my sound, because everybody different. Everybody got a different musical ear. So like, I done learned different things from different studios, different engineers and stuff. But probably when I'm in the Bay, the main one I do go to is Luigi at Legacy Studios. You feel me? Shout out Luigi. So that's probably like who I go to the most when I'm out here. But if I'm in other places, I won't mind collabing with people.
Yeah, I feel like that's the goal, to try to work with everybody. But you feel me? Like every studio don't feel the same. You don't get the same vibe. You don't get the same energy. Like even with producers, like Luigi will tell you like, nah, nigga, you need to go back in there and redo that. Like some niggas would just be like, yeah, that shit was slapping.
Yeah.
Like Luigi will really tell you like, nah, bro, I wasn't feeling that. Like you need to change a bar. You need to do this. You need to do that. Like I'm gonna speed the beat up a little bit. Like punch in right here. Like he'll really coach you and really, you feel me? Really get you together. But yeah, that shit is important, man. Having a home studio for sure.
Yeah, for sure it is.
Yeah, in the Bay Area, I go to Chatter from Freebase Studios. I don't really like hopping from engineer to engineer while I'm in my area. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because I feel like he mastered my sound or how I sound on the mic. But I wouldn't. I would be open to like going to different studios when I'm traveling. I never done that before. I always wanted to hit Sony recording studios in LA. So that's probably gonna be the first studio I go to. But yeah, I'm not against that at all.
We going to Houston in June. So shit, I'm gonna try to get in the studio then when we out there. Hopefully we can find a little studio. Fuck up one time real quick.
Yeah.
Feel me? So, something like that.
Brains in the chat, man.
Brains
if y'all
in the
up
chat,
in here,
man. If y'all
Brains
in
in the
here,
chat,
man.
man.
Like and
you know,
subscribe.
Like,
Yeah,
subscribe,
man.
send the live out, all of that,
good
man.
stuff, man.
Okay,
You
they
know,
wanna. Well, Jim Davis wants to know when you guys are gonna drop the Brain shirt. Then you guys should. Well, it says "Great Minds Think Alike" mixtape. Question mark.
mixtape.
I like that.
I love that.
Am I coming out of retirement?
Seems
Out
like
of
you need to
retarded.
We're gonna let you live that down. It's never going away.
I need that clip.
Never going away. I just want you to know
promise
that. Like, that's probably gonna be the first clip that I'm posting. I just freaking know that that's gonna go viral.
I was
Man.
spaced out for a minute, man. I was just letting bro talk and shit.
But that need a word that you spaced out to say is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what we working on. No, we trying to get some merch and that tape. I ain't gonna lie, that's
That's
a good
fire.
idea.
That is fire.
That's a good idea.
We can
Y'all
have
can put
like
the logo
two.
on
We
there.
got like
You
two
don't even need
features.
cover art.
We don't.
Yeah, we can just put our logo.
Put the logo on there.
With our, you feel me?
We can have like two big features on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all done interviewed enough people. Y'all
Yeah,
know
we damn near need. Yeah, we damn near need to talk about that.
Put that
like you
together.
coming out of
And then
retirement.
as long as as far as the as far as the Great Minds shirt though, man, that's coming soon, man. We
Yeah,
ain't got a
we ain't got no
specific
set
date
date,
for
yeah.
y'all, but before summertime for
I ain't
sure.
gonna lie though,
Before summertime.
if y'all know
gotta
some,
drop a summer anthem too.
yeah, we do.
We
We
for
need
sure
Wow.
gonna
Drop
have
the
one on
merch
there.
with the summer anthem.
Bitch,
We need some
nah.
shorts. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Some
Yeah, we
shorts.
Hoochie daddies. Y'all
We gotta
gotta drop the hoochie
we gotta
daddies.
get it cracking. So
We
you
gotta
feel
get
me? If y'all
cracking.
watching, y'all know somewhere we could, you feel me, wholesale and get some good shirts,
Yeah.
good clothes in general. You feel me?
Yeah,
Tap
all
in
of
with
that,
us,
man.
man.
Know somebody.
Oh yeah, see, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Know
see.
somebody out here.
Yeah, it's good.
He'll do it.
Shit, my
God
bad.
damn.
My bad. My
Hit me
bad.
in the face.
My bad. Didn't mean to attack you. Didn't mean to attack you, black man.
God damn.
Okay. Let's see. I had a question. I just lost my question because you guys keep talking about this.
Man, I can't believe
Oh
it.
my goodness.
I can't believe myself,
If
man.
y'all do drop this mixtape, y'all can go on tour.
For sure.
could, for
With
sure.
the
Do a
podcast.
That'd be
podcast
rough.
and
And the mixtape tour.
Ooh, we could vlog us making the
Yes.
mixtape.
we could.
Exactly.
We
I'm
actually.
feeling
Yeah, it's a lot of content
California,
out of that. For sure.
that was a
Arizona.
great idea.
That's a good
Jim
idea.
Davis.
Shout out, Jim.
Yeah,
Jim.
shout out to
Shout out,
Jim.
Jim.
Shout out
Jim,
I don't know
man.
who you is, Mr. Davis, but you're a smart man.
Mr. Davis.
Definitely a fan. Do that much. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Well, keep saying that. I have multiple questions.
Be careful how you ask. We got Buddy right here.
Are you zoned in? please be zoned in. Don't be
I'm
zoned
zoned in now. I'm in tune, man. I'm
Yeah,
good.
think before you speak, bro.
Okay, what is an ideal place for you guys, like a dream place that you would like to take your podcast?
As far as
Like,
like
film there?
Yes, to
or
film, not to
film?
live, to film.
To film, I want to get a warehouse. I want us to get our own like little compound. Like it ain't gotta be no big ass Amazon warehouse, but
Yeah, dude. Why? So you shoot the
shit,
music
not-
videos,
not
everything?
for
Oh,
Other
the-
shit.
I
Other
don't-
different shit in there.
you feel me?
Like
Just
a fantasy
have-
factory.
Yeah, like I want us to.
I like that.
I want us to own our building. Like I want us to walk in our we walk in our shit comfortably now. Like you feel me? But it's just like I want us to, you feel me? Like walk in that motherfucker with boss attitude. Like you feel me? Like nigga, this my shit. Nigga, what I say goes in this motherfucker. You feel me? Like I definitely see us shit, probably not in California. You feel me? But I definitely that's just one of my goals, period. Like just one of my life goals. Like I want to get some land and build something on that shit. Like a compound. Just go crazy.
Yeah.
Outside of that, like an actual spot where we want to shoot at.
Yeah.
Like a place to shoot an episode. A place to shoot.
Let the man sneeze in peace.
You can get on my shoes, man.
What?
You sway, motherfucker.
Stop. Something else, dude.
So like outside of that, like A place where I would want to shoot one episode probably would be like on a beach, like a raw ass beach. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that'd be raw for like just the scenery.
Or like somewhere like a high ass, like somewhere hella high up, you can see like the city, the water, and all. Like I feel like that'll be dope too.
Yeah, or like one of them, like you know them skyscrapers in the city or something. You could see like outside the window, like that in the background. That'd be
that's
raw.
what I'm talking about.
You know, something like that, or like you know,
I definitely want to go back to New York. Was like amazing.
Yeah, I remember you said you was going. I know. I seen that. How was that?
It was amazing. I can't wait to go back. I feel like it was definitely the place that I needed to be.
You shot a show out there?
Yeah.
For real? How was that experience?
I mean, it wasn't here. Here's my home studio, so it's kind of like anywhere you go. The same way you guys feel about recording studios, that's how I feel about going out and recording in all these other facilities. It's just not the same. Yeah. But I mean, quality-wise, the studio was great. Meeting people was really great. Like I made a lot of connections out there. They actually want me to come back, and I'm trying to find the time to come back. I don't really know when I'm gonna go back.
I feel like New York is like a big place for motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's hella motivational. Like I ain't never been there. Like ever since I was little, I always said like I want to go to New York. I want to see this, want to see that. But like, shit, I feel like I'm gonna go out there and really get motivated.
Yeah,
fuck around and come back out here and try to do all kinds of shit for real.
Well, see, that's why I was asking you guys like how you guys feel about the culture out here, because these places that I went to, a lot of people are so helpful. Like they're so willing to give you more of the knowledge than here. Like I mean, I've met some really great people, part of some really great communities. So I'm blessed in that aspect. But before that, it was kind of like dropped in the middle of the ocean, trying to figure it out on my own. And it kind of sucks because people are either in competition with you, thinking like, oh, you can't get ahead of me. Like I need to be before you. And that's really like a California thing.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Like nobody want to see nobody win.
Nobody want to see nobody ahead.
It is.
It's politics, but then it's just like what for me, I feel like it's just what I said, bro. Nobody want to see the next person doing better, especially if you in the same field, nigga. If you a basketball player, you don't want to see the next nigga alley-ooping and dunking and doing all types of shit.
Yeah, because it's like,
you hear me?
I mean, I don't want to say but like certain things.
No, I was just using that as an
example. Like our industry, it's big enough for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel like people look at it like it's not, but it is. So it's a lot of space for everybody to do what they're doing. Like,
be a lot of envy in this shit,
you know, like, but they both podcasts, so it ain't never no reason for us to try to hate on your podcast. You feel me? Because you got your own lane, you got your own podcast. We all podcasts, we could collab, we could do all this, but at the same time, you got your own fans because you do your own thing on your podcast that's different from ours. Same way we different from another podcast and other podcasts. So it's never like, oh, they getting too big, we gotta hate on them or bring them down. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you said, it's just crab in the bucket. Everybody want to be the biggest. And like you said, when you go to these other places, you see people working with each other, bigging each other up, putting each other on, giving each other game. They from different neighborhoods, different sides of towns, all of that. And
like, oh, brother, you did this. Like, I went to so and so. They charged me. Woo, you need to go to them. Like, they charged you this. Nigga, fuck with them. Like, it's just like nobody want to see the next person doing better. And that shit is.
I think people forget how to be authentic. Like they forget that the whole reason you start a business is for the experience that you create for that person, whoever's going to buy your product. Like, you can have a million podcasts, but there's only one you.
Yeah.
But if you're too worried about what the next person's doing and like focus on them, then you never really get to be you.
Or trying to do what they doing.
Yeah.
You ain't going.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you're not doing something that's coming from your heart.
Yeah,
you know, you're trying to do what they're doing.
Exactly.
They love to do that.
And
you don't love to do that. You just love the idea of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when it's forced, people can tell. Like, you're forcing yourself to do these things. You're forcing yourself to be like that person. And they will say it. Like, people will say it in the comments. It might not be what you want to hear, but like, you gotta find your own way. Like, you can't piggyback on everything everybody does every time. You could take something and make it better.
Yeah.
But you still gotta add you in there. Like, you can't just be, oh, I found this and I'm gonna do it exactly like that.
You gotta put your originality. I feel like that's lost though. a lot of people not original. A lot of people see stuff that's trending or stuff that a lot of people are doing. They're like, oh yeah, I got to do that so I can fit in.
And especially in this generation, like you said, with the dating shit, like a lot of motherfuckers idolize social media, and not just in relationships. Like I feel like in life, period, motherfuckers just idolize social media and what these rappers or what these other people have or what how they live, and it's like you can't
or how it looks.
Yeah, how it looks. Like you
like
don't know what the fuck Lil Baby done went through today. Lil Baby probably having a fucked up day today. All you know is that he posted an AP. All you know is that he posted an AP.
And you love everything about that person.
Everything about it. You feel me?
I'm saying, like, I think people are so hooked on visuals that they forget people are just people.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you ever met? Have you ever met somebody and was like, oh, they ain't nothing like I expected?
When I went to No Jumper.
Oh shit!
You went to No Jumper?
I went to No Jumper.
Who you meet up there?
I didn't meet Adam. It was what the fuck is it?
Sharp.
Huh?
Sharp.
No.
They fire Sharp. Huh?
Was it the other light skin bro?
Yeah.
Who?
Talking about Cuddy. Talking about Cuddy.
Almighty.
Mighty Suspect.
Yes, that one.
Damn, for real, he was. Damn.
He was cool. It was like it just wasn't what I expected, but also I feel like the more exposure I get to people I consider celebrities, the less value that celebrity status has to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it just doesn't, because to me, the people that I function around, the people that I'm interviewing, the people that I work with, collab with, those are celebrities.
Yeah.
It's like I don't really see like I'm not gonna go see Chris Brown like we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
I already seen him. I'm not going to no music festivals. I feel like I've just done all that, and at some point, you have to make yourself your own celebrity.
Yeah, for sure.
I respect that.
I don't
want to go see Chris though. I ain't seen Chris. I ain't seen Chris in person before.
Man, you gotta go see Chris, man.
He's cool.
I gotta go see you feel me, your boy, man.
I just feel like I'm over that phase. I'm not paying to go see. Now I'll go pay to see somebody that's popping in our realm of podcasting.
Yeah.
I'll go to the summits, the network. I'll go to those things and pay money for those things. But I think my focus has shifted.
You ever heard of 8 at the Table?
Yes, I don't like their show.
For real?
Like I do like certain aspects of it, but I don't like how dramatic
I
it
started
is.
seeing clips. I was seeing clips like a couple years ago. I haven't seen them hella much lately. But that was a podcast. I'm like, oh shit, this kind of like those. Like a lot of people, men, women, they was giving different little aspects.
But it's also hypocritical because like even one of the main hosts, they like aired out all his dirty laundry.
Damn.
And he likes to talk about how women do this and women do that, but then the person that he's dating is exactly what he tells everybody not to do.
It be like that, man. People don't be practicing what they be preaching.
No, there's no authenticity. You're just doing it for the fucking views at that point.
Yeah.
Which is understandable, but like we're in this big ass dilemma and
in the Matrix
plague of people talking about masculinity and femininity.
Man, I was just gonna say that. I feel like they putting us against each other.
Yeah, they do it on purpose because if you take apart the people that are supposed to make the babies, how you ever gonna have homes?
That's true.
Like you're never gonna have homes. You're never gonna have people that have stability. We got all these people with all these mental illnesses. All of a sudden, everybody's about self-care and self-help, self-love, that everybody's so fucking soft. It's like, yeah, it's fine to understand how you function and understand your emotions, but at some point, some of the things that they claim are toxic are things that help build the family units.
Yeah.
Like we don't have those things anymore.
Like ass whoopings.
Yes.
Whoop they ass.
If your child is misbehaving,
beat that ass.
You BTA, belt to ass.
Yeah, all that corner shit ain't gonna work.
And this is coming from a black dad. Belt to ass.
Like I just seen a clip of a Funny Mike and his son. He got a son and a daughter. His son was playing with girl toys, and he was like, "Didn't I tell you don't be playing with girl toys?" Blah blah. They in his comments trying to get on him, like, "Why are you saying that?" They was calling him homophobic and stuff, and he's like,
"No, because that's a little
boy. Boys ain't supposed to play with girls toys. It's things that boys supposed to do. It's things girls supposed to do. Like, you know what I mean, like paint your nails. You ain't supposed to be painting your nails as a man. That's just how I look at it. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, see, I think people have been so just free with everything. Like, don't let the babies be babies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, leave the children alone.
Yeah, like whatever happened to innocence?
Nobody wants the babies to be babies. They out here changing genders and shit at fucking baby ages. Like, if they can't do adult things, why are we allowing them to say like, "Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that"?
Make adult choices.
Exactly. is insanity. Like I had interviewed a transgender person, and even they said like, let the babies be babies. Like a lot of people like to give hate anytime somebody says something that's remotely anti-gay.
Like, motherfucker, you can't even buy a pack of Swishers right now. How you know you want to be a man?
Ain't never even got no, you feel me? Ain't never even hit nothing and you talking about you like boys. Like how? You ain't never even had a woman before. You wildin'.
Like I'm not saying that, they don't have their own realities and there's not, things that impact them. But I think it's fucked up to always shame somebody that wants to stand on their own principles. Like how I raise my kids is how I raise my kids, and how you raise yours is how you raise yours.
I feel like kids should just be able to be kids. Like innocence should matter. Like I feel like people don't even care about innocence no more. Like kids can't be innocent. Like we don't see kids with the little barrettes in their hair no more.
No ball.
Nothing. Like they got weaves and shit.
You don't even see kids playing outside no more.
That's, you know what? I don't have any kids yet, and that's my biggest fear is that my kids have to deal with these people's kids, and I can't do it. Like working where I work and having this many people that I deal with, and I can see all the shit that they never had as kids. Like they didn't work out their mental state.
Like ass whoopings. That's a lot of you motherfuckers wasn't getting your ass whooped.
Needed your ass whooped.
Needed it.
Still
need an ass.
No fucking
I know
sense.
motherfuckers that's 40, 50 years old, and I be like, yeah, your mama didn't whoop your ass enough.
Because you just can't mind your business.
Hey,
Not even mind your business. It's just motherfuckers just do the dumbest fucking shit. Like me, I'm a big person on like the shit that I used to get in trouble for. Like if I see somebody else doing it, like I'll be like, damn, bro, like you just don't know. You just don't, nigga. My mama tear your ass up right now.
I used to be so upset that my dad was so strict with us, but then I see some of the shit that these women be doing, and I'll be like, okay.
Now you done got older. You feel me?
I got brothers.
Was it different? Like was it more strict on you than your brothers?
With all the girls, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The boys had a different type of strict.
How many siblings you got?
There's 5 of us total.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
How many boys and girls?
There's 2 boys, 3 girls.
Okay.
So like the girls, I mean, we're taught certain things like women are supposed to be this and that and yada yada yada. But like my mom was also the breadwinner. So it's always been like you want something, go get it.
Yeah.
It's never been like, wait, okay, so that's a pro and a con. Because let me tell y'all something.
Oh shit.
When you live in like this feminist land where you're like, I could do all this shit by myself, fuck men. Like you gotta unteach yourself that shit.
You do.
And like I think a lot of people need to fucking speak on that shit. Unteaching yourself to be so independent to not need a man is hard. Like to understand that if you want a healthy relationship with a man, you have to be able to let him be the man.
You hear that, ladies?
It's very hard.
You feel me? Fall back a little bit.
And like, I'm gonna just tell y'all, I make 6 figures. The shit doesn't buy you happiness.
Yeah.
It does not buy you happiness. It
At
only
all.
buys you monetary things. It doesn't buy you the shit that makes you fulfilled. So when I hear women that are like, I don't need a man, I'll do this, I do that. Like everybody always thinks about financial, but what about spiritual? What about mental? Like what happens when you have them kids and you need a break? Like you got a lot of people out here who are shaming people who want to be fathers and keeping their kids from them. And it's just like, we live in such a toxic world where that's okay.
I see what I posted today. Be single with a newborn, that is a red flag.
Like, that's crazy.
Wow.
That's sad, man.
Real out.
What do you mean by that, brother? Would you like to dig into that?
Speaks for itself. Shit.
What
People be messing up the homes, man. I feel like.
What is the red flag though?
Single with a newborn?
Yeah, that's a very red flag.
That's crazy.
What is the red flag to you?
Bad decision making.
On both ends?
Yes.
Yes.
Bad decision making on both ends. If you're not trying to create a child, shouldn't be having unprotected sex.
Yep.
It's simple. If they use the excuse they're allergic to condoms.
You wasn't allergic to kid.
They have different condoms.
You were not allergic to the child.
You know what?
They got different condoms. They
bro,
got lambskin.
It'd be so crazy. Like I asked Taylor this not too long ago. Like, where are y'all finding these niggas? Like, where are you finding niggas?
I don't be finding them.
But no, it'd be crazy, bro. Not to cut you off, bro. It'd be crazy because it be the niggas we know. It'd be like damn, I ain't expect him to be like that. These niggas be, you feel me? You would be surprised, bro. And
You
then,
telling bitches you allergic to condoms?
no, not it's women say that
A
too.
dude better not ever, bro.
Women
You,
say that
bro,
too,
what?
You would
I
be
ain't
Women
never.
surprised.
say what?
They
Okay,
allergic to condoms.
not
I done
allergic.
A
heard that
dude
before.
told
Not
you he
allergic.
allergic to condoms before?
I done heard
No.
a female
That
done told
be-
me they was allergic to condoms. They couldn't use.
I've heard that from a female, but
the
man, if a
certain
dude saying
condoms.
that's
Yeah, the
crazy.
latex. Some of the latex
Yeah,
is
they
irritating to
said
the vagina.
irritate.
And this was your first time.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't go bare.
No, but I'm
I didn't
saying
go
this was
bare.
your first time engaging in this.
No.
Practices.
Was I? You asked me, was I a virgin at the time?
Yeah.
Was this your,
Your
first time
having
fucking her?
intercourse with her?
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah, we ain't fucking then. I
I had to for me make some adjustments. I mean, on the fly play calling.
Some men don't use condoms.
Yeah,
A lot of men don't use
Like,
condoms.
what the
Like,
fuck?
it's
Okay,
crazy.
okay.
And then the
It
niggas you
go-
gotta watch out
They go
for.
hand in hand. Like,
If a nigga tell you that he don't use condoms,
Run.
you got a motherfucking
Run.
problem. You better get the fuck away from that
Run.
nigga, because that nigga is
he
dangerous.
done had to get that shot in his ass before.
Oh, man.
In 2025, if a nigga tell you he don't use condoms,
Or
you
don't
better.
drink water.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Stay
that not
away from
drinking
that.
water
It's a
shit is
bad
crazy.
man.
Yeah, that's bad. That's all bad right
That's
there.
out
you
of
need to call the police because it's a maniac on the loose.
Yeah.
My thing is,
freak
okay.
on the
It's a freak off.
Freak off is crazy.
crazy.
Okay, so my thing, the
Wow.
only thing that baffles me about a woman who will pick a man with a child, right? Like, if that man don't take care of that child, he not gonna take care of your child.
I think women got a
Yeah.
perception that they could change a man.
That you can't change nobody. They have to
Yeah.
want to change themselves.
That was very
bro.
well said, brother.
Like,
That was very well said.
I was just talking to somebody the other day, and I was just like, "Yeah, I'm not into making up stories. If you tell me that's where you at, that's where you at in
yeah.
life. If you tell me
So
something,
you don't be having them dreams, huh?
no.
Okay,
I don't
that's
have
good.
no
I had seen
I
a
have dreams about me being famous and rich,
Yeah.
you know, like on
Mamas.
a yacht, you know, got a couple
Mamas.
kids, you
That's
know,
what
like
I'm talking about.
might sail
man.
off in the sunset. But I ain't got no dreams about being with being in a toxic
People
relationship.
be having dreams like, oh, they are. You was cheating in the dream. Like,
You was cheating on me in a dream and
In a
shit.
dream is crazy.
That sounds like a nightmare to me.
I did have a nightmare about an ex though,
Damn.
but it was like I was watching him fall from the roof.
Wow.
I don't
Did you
know.
push him?
No,
Sure.
it wasn't me. I was just watching him fall.
Okay.
You watched the nigga fall from the
Yes.
roof?
From the
It was
roof.
in
I
her.
just
It was in
watched
her.
him-
That shit
It was in my
remind
dream, though.
that shit remind me of Rush Hour. Remember, you know he did.
It was pretty sad. I don't know. I think it's because I had talked to the person. Because like sometimes when you talk to the person,
Yeah.
it'll pop up in your head.
Mm.
But yeah, no, those kind of things, those days where I make some kind of story in my head about how this man can
And just
change
go with it.
and be
Yeah.
better, and next year when we have our kid, we're gonna be happily ever. Yeah, that shit's
Yeah,
over.
that's mature though, because
That
like you
shit's
like
over.
people be showing you who they are. You gotta really believe
Leave
them.
them, like, bro.
Believe who they should. Like
Don't
they
make
gonna
up no
show you who
stories.
they are. Believe that shit.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Okay. Well, we are coming to the end. Is there any last words you would like to share?
Brains in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
We just appreciate you for having us. You feel me? That's our
Yeah,
first.
sure.
You feel me? Our first
we-
special guest appearance. So
Is it?
yeah, This
I
our
did
first.
see that. I did see you post that. I thought
This
that
our
was, like-
first pop out, man. Hope to
Yeah.
have
Love
plenty
that.
more.
Thank
For
you,
sure.
guys.
We
Yeah.
appreciate you for having us, and we wish you the best in your journey. You feel me?
Sure,
You feel me?
You're gonna be big for sure.
Thank you.
Shelly.
Yeah.
But other than that, ladies and gentlemen,
I wanna say something.
oh, what you got to say, brother?
If y'all on Instagram, man, follow me. You know what I'm saying? HTHAGREAT_H to great.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean,
great ones, food review, ones with a Z. You know what I'm saying? And then
Follow the page.
Can
Great
We
Minds
Vent
Think
Pod?
Alike.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Follow that. You know what I mean? And shout
Numbers
out to my
don't
daughter.
lie.
I love you, baby girl. And yeah,
Yeah, Great Minds
That's all I
Think
gotta
Alike.
say.
Follow the page on Instagram, YouTube. My Instagram is King Gaines, K1NGGAINES. Feel me? Come tap in. What else I got? Yeah, shout out Zeminade and Delicious.
yeah, I mean,
Sea Moss.
yeah, I mean, man, just plenty more content to come. Feel me? Great minds think alike. Numbers don't lie. Can we vent? me and bro finna start ours. We trying to get it together. We got to come up with the name, you feel me, the concept of everything, the setup. But yeah, we got another podcast coming.
Yeah, it's gonna probably be more music based.
Y'all can find me on Instagram _ Small City Big Dreams 3 L's. And you feel me? That's it, man.
So when they drop their merch and their mixtape.
Oh yeah,
It
we
was
forgot.
said
I forgot
here
about
first,
I forgot about the
It was
mixtape,
said
Jim.
here
We got
That's
you, Jim.
Yeah, that's gonna go up.
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
gonna
doing
work on
that for sure.
We're gonna work on that.
I will link all the information down below. As always, thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching. This is our first in studio live. Yeah, y'all know what to do. Bye.
We out.
We gone.